those who know me know that I love paddling, but there are places even I will not go. This is one of them. Slightly beyond my paddling capacity, but I am hoping to start paddling further downriver after the major current ends further down. I'm on River Dalälven today, one of Sweden's largest rivers, and a bit of a spontaneous adventure, but again, just seeing this is kind of worth the trip already. This is definitely one of the coolest locations I've come across in my paddling in 100 Cities project. What do you think? Alright, so I've walked for quite a while actually. It was enormously worth seeing the waterfalls higher up. And this is slightly further north than I had planned on the map. A little bit further, but not much. And while there's still current here in the right direction, it calms down here, just as I had figured out from Google Maps. This is a large river with a lot of power, and further up, as you could see those waterfalls, there was a lot of power there. So I didn't want to go into the water further up. I didn't deem that safe. Over here though, it's calm enough for the foreseeable path forward, and I'll keep a sharp eye out and go to shore if I need to. And this is where I will put my kayak into the water finally. But yeah, it was enormously worth seeing that the waterfalls, etc. That was a real bonus for this trip. And this is what's cool about going portable kayaking like this to new locations. You get to see a lot of new stuff. Alright, time to get out on the water. I am on River Dalälven, and it's been great so far, seeing the waterfalls and the rapids. I've walked past the rapids, so things are much calmer, even if there's current, but I'm confident with what I'm seeing so far, although I'll keep a watchful eye. I've left my location and paddle plan with people on land, which is a good idea always for safety, especially if you're paddling alone. And well, now I'm heading out to paddle. So let's get going. All right, let's get going finally. So I am now out on the river, getting a little bit of help from the current. but there's no issue with the chop or whatever in this location anyway. So I'll get some extra speed in the direction where I'm going, which is great. Although you can feel the current turning the kayak everywhere, every once in a while. So I'm sure I'll have my work cut out for me here and there in terms of controlling the kayak, and I need to watch out for a few places where there is particularly strong current, and you see the white little tips there of the waves, which could mean that it's shallow with rocks over there. These are unfamiliar waters, so it's important to be careful, which is why I walked for quite a bit before putting my kayak in the water. The conditions I'm paddling in now are well within my range of comfort, but further up it would not have been, and it would have been a pity to end the trip immediately by being pushed by major current onto rocks or whatever. So yeah, it's good to be out on River Dalälven, one of Sweden's largest, and it's gonna be a good day, I think. And the thing is that all of this is quite different from where I normally paddle in Stockholm, so it's all very rewarding already. And yeah, it's the first time I've ever paddled here. In fact, it's the first time I've ever been here. I am now just north of Älvkarleby, or in the northern parts maybe of Älvkarleby. And during this trip I will actually be crossing county lines even. I'll be heading from Uppsala County, where I'm now, to Gävleborg County, where I'll be a little bit later in a few hours. And the fact of the matter is that when I get out, now I'm paddling north on Dalälven River. And by the way, it's much calmer here now. Now this is basically like paddling a calm lake or river or whatever. You wouldn't even know that it was crazy upriver. But yeah, I am heading out towards the sea, so directly north now for the most part, except I'll be moving around here and there in a few passages and river entrances and whatnot near the delta there. But basically I'm heading out to the sea, and that's the Baltic Sea we're talking about, and then I'll head west and head towards Furuvik, which is my end destination. And as I mentioned, I'll be passing 3 towns on the way there. I already left the first one, and all of these are new locations in my Paddling in 100 Cities project. It's basically great to just see new places and things that you don't see every day, like that waterfall was well worth the visit in and of itself. It didn't take me too long to actually get here from Stockholm or from home, so it was well worth it actually. And then the other fun part is when I get out to sea, I'm actually going to see the other part across the bay, further west, further northwest. And actually last summer I paddled there with a friend, Don Erik. We went to Lehman Island and had a blast sea kayaking on a really warm day, and in the evening we had a few other paddlers join us, Erika and Elin, and we kind of helped coordinate a night paddling parade in central Gävle, which is not too far from here. And that was a long paddling day. I think I paddled somewhere between 35 and 40 kilometers, maybe 37 or something altogether in that on that day. I won't be doing that today quite, less than 20 I think. But if I continued for another 15 kilometers, I could reach Gävle again. But anyway, during that paddle, Don Erik, my friend, was pointing towards these areas and the big production plant there and these towns, and telling me basically that about them. And at that point it was only contours on the horizon. At this point I will be actually paddling there for the first time, so that should be fun. And it's always good to see things again, but from different perspectives. And I will be seeing further away across the water. I should see Lehman Island, where we went ashore and explored an old lighthouse and a new lighthouse. Quite the special location. So yeah, it's gonna be a good day. It's warm, even though it's cloudy, it's fairly warm, and I'm hoping that even if it might rain, I hope it won't rain too much today. It might be there might be a little bit of rain at the end of the day, but should be fine. So well, it should be a good day.